if you play American style using National Mahjong League rules, you may be interested in Charleston modeling. Let me show you how it works. I have my rack and all my tiles. So you just mix them up and then grab a random 13. So there's the 13. Then you take 3 tiles, 6 rows high for a mock Charleston. There they are. Right across left, left across right. And let's see what we got. No jokers, no flowers. Happens all the time. This is how I like to set mine up. Jokers, if I had any. Flowers, winds, dragons, which I don't have any dragons. Then I put my numbered suits in order first. A lot of people want to put all their like numbers together like this. And that's good, I think, for one thing. One category on the card, and that's like numbers. So I don't recommend doing that. I recommend first putting them in suit order, and then you can rearrange them after that initial order. So now you can see both sequence and category level. Later you can look at the like number options. So in this case, really, I personally like to build around multiples, and I have one multiple. So for option 1, I would say I'm going to save the north because maybe I can do winds with 9s. If I'm going to save the 9s, I'm going to go ahead and save the 8s just in case a consecutive run comes in. I'm also going to save the 5 because maybe a 5, 7, 9 will come in. And that way I have tiles to pass. I could maybe do 3, 6, 9, but I have no 3s. Let's see if I keep the 6s. I still have some tiles to pass, so let's do that. We're set up now for consecutive, big odds, and 3, 6, 9, and like numbers, so 4 categories. Let's see what happens with this one. We got a 9, so there's another multiple. Anytime you get another multiple, you want to re-evaluate. We did get a 5 crack and an 8 crack. So no winds came in and no 3s came in. So I'm probably going to give up on the wind like number option, and I think I'm going to give up on the 3, 6, 9 option. And I'm going to focus on either 5, 7, 9, or maybe still like numbers. Maybe I will keep the 6s for a potential 3, 6, 9. Let's give up on the 8s. And this way we can at least move the Charleston along. All you really need to do is gather 3 tiles to pass. You don't have to focus on which hand you're going to go for. It's really about the category at this phase of the game, and your goal is to just come up with 3 tiles to pass. That's one way to be a faster player, is to just focus on the tiles that you want to pass and deal with the hand you're going to play later. We got a 6, finally a 6, but we also got a 7. Let's put these in order and in suit so we can see the pattern. We're definitely not going to use the 4 dot. So now we have 6, 7, 5, 6, 8, 9, 5, 6, 8, 9. Our multiples are the 9s. So I'm thinking that we should give up on the 5s, because on the card for 2017, 5, 7, 7, 9. We'd have to throw away one of these. So I think I'm going to give up on those, but I'm not going to pass like numbers. So we have to pick. So let's see. I'm thinking we should focus on 3, 6, 9. 3, 6, 9. We can give some of those up. Let's give up on the 7, and that way we can pass one of each suit. No, that's not one of each suit. That's okay. That's not bad right there. Still don't know which hand we're going to play, but we're kind of towards the 3, 6, 9 category at the moment. Here's a 5, 7. There's a 5, 7, 9, but we'd have to throw away a pair. I don't want to throw away a pair. Throw away one of each suit. Okay, we got another pair, an 8. So now the consecutive is showing up. I'm going to keep the 7 now, and we're going to give up on the 3, 6, 9. The 3s never showed up for the party. So we're going to focus on 6, 7, 8, 9. 6, 7, 8, 9. Really, we'd have to throw away a pair. I'm thinking if we can get an 8 dot or a 9 dot, we could maybe even try for that pair hand. The 2 consecutive number pair hand. Okay. One of each suit. We got another 6 and a 1 and a 4. I'm not going to pass like numbers. We'll give up on that one. Finally, we got a 3. For goodness sake. Oh, and we finally got that 9 dot too. All right, so for the optional cross, we're between a consecutive run, the 2 number consecutive run pair hand, or 3, 6, 9. But we got a lot of gaps for that 3, 6, 9. I'm not going to do it. I'm going to use this as joker bait, and we're going to play the pair hand. Sometimes you start off with gaps, and that's okay. We got another pair. Oh my goodness. So these would be joker bait as well, because I don't think there's any way to use either one of those the way this is set up at the moment. That was rough. And sometimes that happens. You just go with the flow and do the best you can. Let's do it again. Okay. This time we got some jokers. There's our wins. We got 2 whites. Okay, building around multiples. That's the best way to start, I think. So we have 5 white, 5 and white. I'm going to save the 5 for a potential like number. And yes, we'd have to throw away a pair. So this is not ideal, but I'm going to keep it anyway. We could maybe do the consecutive run with the opposite dragons. We'd then have to throw this away. So we'll see what happens. I just want to give myself options. Now we do have wins We could play east and west with dragons or north and south with dragons. And look, we have a reasonable pass there. Let's go ahead and pass those and move it along. Oopsies. Can't keep a joker. Just grab a random tile. We picked up another multiple here. 5s. So let's give up on a wind at this point. Although we could maybe move into a consecutive now because we have this 4-5. We could maybe do 4-5, 4-5, 6. Let's go ahead and pass those. We got a flower. Here's an east-west and a 2. We have 5s, and east and west this year go with evens, not odds. So we're going to throw those. But that is a dangerous pass because east and west goes with evens. I'm not going to pass that. At least 2 wins. I'll break it up. I'm going to give up on the 4 and pass only one of the wins. Now we have a 1, a 2, and a 6. I'm going to go ahead and hold on to the 6 for maybe consecutive, and we'll give up east 1, 2. We got the other 5, and we have now a 6. So we could do 5. What about 4, 5, 6 with 5s in the middle? There we go. But, oh my gosh, that would mean we'd have to throw a flower, a white dragon, and a red dragon. But look at this, we're so close. Oh my gosh, that is a crazy pass. Oh my goodness. It's using all our multiples though. I'm going to do it. We got a keeper. We got 2 keepers. Oh my gosh. We're going to pass 1 blind and I'm going to go for it. Okay, now we have 2 for the optional cross. We're almost set. Boy, passing those dragons and a flower, that is a luxurious pass for somebody. I would freak out if I got that. Okay, we got discards. That was kind of exciting, actually. Look at that. So this is the second from the bottom under consecutive run. A Kong of 4s, pairs of the 5s, and a Kong of 6s. All we need is another joker, a 4 crack, or a 6 crack to be set. We're 2 away from this hand. That was exciting. I'd probably fall off my chair if I got a flower, a white dragon, and a red dragon in the pass. That's almost as thrilling as getting a pair. And I even got a pair of wins and another wind on Saturday. It blew my mind. I don't remember if I used it or not, but sometimes when you get some of these passes, it's crazy. Oh, joker. Okay, I know that's way too many. If you pull 4 from each side, you should have 5 in the middle. So there's our 13. Then we'll get our mock Charleston. Okay. We have 1 joker this time. No wins, but we do have 2 dragons. Oops. Okay, this will be interesting. We cannot use all of our multiples here. If we use the ones for like a 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, we'd have to throw away the 4s. I don't think there's any way to use, the only way we could use the 4s if we did a lucky 13 and we don't have the right suit. Oh no, we do. We do. We'd have to throw away the reds. You know what I'm thinking? I know you're going to think I'm insane. I'm thinking of that year hand, the big one. Yes, we would have to throw away 3 tiles, but I just want to hold on to those and see what happens. Let's do either consecutive like numbers or year hand and pass these. And you don't have to worry about which hand it is, just the category at this level. It's, you know, your time would be wasted if you try to focus on which hand you're going to play because you don't know. This next pass could change the whole trajectory of the hand. Okay, so we got a 1 dot now. We have all the 1s at the moment, and we have the 7 now. We have 2 tiles to pass. Now we have to either whittle down our category or pick a hand. So let's just look and we'll count. Let's count how many we have towards like numbers. This red dragon is not going to work. This needs to be a white dragon because we have the cracks and we have the bams. This dragon has to be the opposite. So it would be the dragon that goes with the white 1 dot. We really don't need these. But if we did the year hand, the big year hand, and yes, I realize I'd have to throw away a joker, but you know what? Sometimes you got to. So that's what we have, 7 tiles towards that. Let's go ahead and give up the 1 dot. That's a little bit risky because it's all 1 suit. I'm going to do it though anyway. Okay, now we've got 5s and 7s. Oh, why did I do that? Okay. So we're thinking the year category. There's a 7 and a 5. Okay, so this hand is going wonky. Now, yeah, this is a mess. We have to decide because there's way too much going on here. I'm thinking we should still do maybe a year category. And we really, we have to decide between either like numbers, in which case we would only have 4 tiles because we'd have to throw all these away, or the year category where we can use 1 multiple. To use the most of our multiples, we should go for like numbers. That can be joker bait. We could do 1, 3, 5, 5, 7, 9. 1, 3, 5, 5, 7. Now we'd have to throw away 2 dragons, a pair of dragons. Okay, this was definitely this is a difficult one, actually. All right, let's keep the year category. And then let's do a 5, 7. We have to give up on something. It's going to either be like numbers or the year. We're going to give up on the red. It's just causing problems. Now we get the 2. Doesn't that go that way sometimes? Craziness. What about 1, 3, 1, 3, 5? Shoot. I'm hoping that maybe I can get that year back. We have 2 to pass and we're on the option, or the last, or we're on the, we just did the first left. So we could actually stop the Charleston, but I won't do that. Look at all my discards. I have to pick a hand. So I would use, if I do 1, 3, 1, 3, 5, this of course would have to be my 3. We can give up on the year hand. Let's go ahead and pass the 2. Okay, we got a 1, but that doesn't help with a 1, 3, 1, 3, 5. I'm going to go ahead and save it though. And then we have tiles that we can pass. Oh gosh, look, we got that. We got that back. Let's just count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 versus 6. Okay, let's give up the 1 and hold on to the year category option. Okay, and we got a green dragon. Okay, I'm going to go back. I'm going to try to get that year category back. So let's just take a peek at where we are. Maybe we'll get the red dragon back. (2017) 217. There's that. Save those, pass these. That's the optional. Let's see what we get back. Go for the glory. We're going for the glory. We didn't get it, but we do have 2017. So we're back to a 2017 hand. We got the 1s back. Oh gosh, that's funny. All right, so we have 2 discards. We could still do like numbers or 2017. That was roundabout. We didn't get the red dragon back though. But that was kind of interesting, and sometimes that happens. Let me know what you think about that craziness. I like to go for the glory. I can't help myself. I just like going for big hands. I don't think you should be scared of big hands. I didn't have a white dragon at all, but you only need 2 of them. So if you're a conservative player, write that in the comment section. If you are like me and you just go for it against the odds, swimming upstream, let me know. Those are my peeps. Go for it. You gotta have some fun in this game, really. And challenge yourself. Play hands you wouldn't normally play. And even force a hand. Pick a hand before you even look at your tiles and try to make it work. That's really fun, especially if you play in tournaments or go to events where they have prizes for certain hands. You can practice that. Maybe next time we'll do that. If you liked this Charleston modeling, give me a thumbs up. And if you haven't joined my channel yet, click subscribe. And if you play this game between now and the next Charleston modeling session, may all your picks be keepers.